Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends to go over all the exciting news that is happening this weekend. In less than 24 hours, we're going to have a new Fragment Fusion champion. We're also going to have two different 10-time summoning events this weekend, all starting in less than 24 hours. Now the Fragment champion, the Fragment Fusion champion, the legendary that we're going to be able to make, they did say the next one that we're going to have, the next fusion, is going to be a normal fusion. That we're going to use rares, epics, champions to make that legendary. So don't worry, we're not always going to have the Fragment based champions. This is an Ogren Tribe legendary support spirit champion, and I'm excited to see what he can do. He looks pretty cool. He's got this huge rock on his back. You know, the new models look amazing. We have no idea. I don't know what this guy's going to do. If you do know, please go over to my Discord and let us know on the Discord what his moves are. If you've seen the leaked information on that, that would be really sweet. I'm hoping he has something good, right? Something exciting that we can use that's not too overpowered. I don't want another Torment that's going to be nerfed four times and another Rotos that's going to be nerfed really badly. I still don't agree what they did with him. I would have done it differently with Rotos. Still a good champion. But I want this guy to be fun. I really want him to be fun. I want him to be accessible to most people out there. It's a really hard thing to balance, right? To be able to give us enough fragments and enough events, but not make it too easy. Like a give me champion out there. You want people to have to work for it. I get that. You're giving us a strong champion, so of course we need to work for it. I just hope he's fun. I hope he's a lot of fun because we're also getting an Ogren Tribe faction champion, Grush, in the next 2 days as a login. 240-day login. And this guy is amazing. I can't wait to get him. In 2 days from now, I'm going to take him to 60 right away, make a guide on Grush the Mangler, and I'm going to put him on my Faction Wars 21 team along with run him in anything you want. The guy's putting up leech, he's doing AoE heals, he's doing AoE damage, and he does it all based off the defense, and he's got high defense, he's got good stats. So he's going to stay alive, he's going to keep your team alive, and he's going to do some work. So Grush is coming in 2 days from now that I'm very excited to have, so it's kind of weird, and I'm sure they planned on this, right? They knew that Grush the Mangler is going to come in 2 days and that they're also giving us another Ogren Tribe support champion, it says. Spirit-based legendary. So I'm hoping this spirit-based legendary doesn't do the same thing. Give us leeches, give us heals. I hope he has some kind of maybe cool revive mechanic or just totally something different. Maybe he's going to be like a Maul Spirit, and I don't mean a Maul Spirit in a way of... just different is what I'm saying. I don't want him to be a Maul Spirit. I just want him to be different and unique and fun to play. That way we can find some cool ways to be able to, do something different in the game. That is all I want. All right, let's talk about, so now we know about the fusion. It's a Fragment Fusion. We'll see tomorrow. So tomorrow with the 10-time summon. So Friday, less than 24 hours, we have a 10-time summon starting for Ancients, Sacreds, and Voids. We're going to have Vizier on there, Nethril, Blind Seer, Allure, Lightsworn, and Talia. Now, Vizier, and these run until Saturday night because all day Sunday we've got another 10-time summon. But let's talk about these first. Vizier is amazing. If you're running an unkillable comp with 2 Man-Eaters, you can run a Vizier in there with all your other people. He can do a lot of work. I used to do that myself. If you're running a normal comp, if you have some counterattacks with Valkyrie or whatever else and you're doing long matches, you can always throw your Vizier in there to help out. Keep those debuffs up 100% of the time. So Vizier is an amazing champion, but really just for clan boss. There's not another area in the game that we really use Vizier in. Nethril is a really good champion. I like Nethril. He can do a lot of things in the game. Put up the poisons, decrease turn meter, stuns. I use 2 Nethrils. I know it's like cheating. I use 2 Nethrils in Faction Wars 21 to just auto it, get done with it very, very fast. He's a great champion. He can do a lot of work for you, pretty much anything in the game. Really good. Blind Seer was just revised. If you haven't seen my Blind Seer guide, go check it out under my Champions Guide section. She is amazing, and they just made her even better. So if you get this Blind Seer, definitely, if you need to level up in the game, if you need to get through content, she's a great champion. Use Blind Seer. Then we've got Allure here, and as you know, Allure is really good for Fire Knight to take down to keep the turn meter down on the boss, always with Allure. She's also really good. I've done guides on her with an all magic team going through all the dungeons out there, and they were only epics and rares. She's a great champion. She really is a good champion. A little bit fragile. You got to make sure you keep her alive, but she can do a lot. Lightsworn is okay. I don't mind Lightsworn. I'm just not a big fan. And Talia is the same way. Talia can do a lot of damage. Lightsworn can do a lot of damage. But I'm just not a fan of either one of them, really. I feel like there are much better champions out there, but maybe you're looking for one of them. Maybe you don't have them and you want to get them. These other 4 are really good. So they will end Saturday night, and then on Sunday, This will start on Sunday, it says. On Sunday, we're going to do a new batch of 10 times summons for these champions out of Ancients, Sacreds, and Voids. Again, we're going to have Tyrant Lamore, Crypt King Grawl, Biggin, Defiled Sinner, Royal Guard, and Lua. So on Sunday, and I guess it's only on Sunday, so you got to be ready for Sunday if you want to do it. I will, of course, be on again to summon on Sunday. We'll have a few drinks. We'll have some fun. As soon as this goes live, you know I'm going to be out there trying to do as many summons as possible. I love doing summons, but here we have Tyrant. Tyrant is a great champion to do AoE burns, ally protect, increased defense. He's good on the clan boss. He's good everywhere out there. Another very strong legendary champion. Crypt King, I'm not a fan of. If I would have thought they would have put Crypt King on this buff list to help buff champions, but unfortunately he wasn't. I'm just not a fan of his overall kit, really. Biggin is a very good champion. Now, Biggin I like a lot. Biggin you can use pretty much anywhere in the game. He is a lot of fun. Defiled Sinner, not a fan of that champion either. He's an epic champion. Does some cool, interesting things. He's just kind of the wrong affinity that I would want to try to bring him into Spiders to do some work on Spiders 20 or anywhere else. But maybe, you know, we'll find some uses for Defiled Sinner in future content. Royal Guard, there he is. There's the big one, right? The big ORG. Everybody wants 1 or 2 Royal Guards. So if you are looking for a Royal Guard, let's get him. Let's summon him up and get him. He is tons of fun. 2 Royal Guards in Dragon, 2 Royal Guards in Spider, 2 Royal Guards going through, especially if you have a Blind Seer to take care of them. 2 Royal Guards going through Ice Golem is no problem. So you can pretty much use those in most places in the game. You know how good Royal Guards are. The A1 decreases defense. The A3 puts up like multi-hit with a slow speed and decreased turn meter. And then the A2 does the big old hit based off of enemy max HP. AoE, one of the best epic champions in the game. I really love this guy. Royal Guard has always been a big fan favorite, I think, of most of us out there. So good stuff to summon this weekend. A lot of stuff to keep us busy with already the new patch that we just got to keep us busy with. Now that we have the advanced quests, I've noticed that with the advanced quests out there, I am doing more in the game because I'm looking at it and saying, okay, I got to do this. I can't be as lazy throughout the day. I've got to actually stay active and try to complete those out if I want to get those rewards, right? And now I've got all this other stuff to do. Now we're going to have this fragment collection running all this weekend, so we're going to have to pay attention to the schedule to make sure that we can get those fragments. It's going to be a busy weekend. And then with the summons together with that, with me doing summonings, trying to keep up with these fragments and doing the new content that they just put out, it's going to be really busy. So make sure you're on top of it all, and good luck with all these summons. If you try to get these champions, I hope you do. Vizier is really good. Nethril is great. I'm a big fan of Blind Seer now. Allure is amazing. Lightsworn and Talia, again, I'm not a huge fan of. Tyrant is great. Crypt King, not so much. Biggin, yes. Defiled Sinner, no. Royal Guard, 100%. And I forgot to mention Lua. Lua I got when I first started playing this game, and she helped me out quite a lot. But I don't think she's one of those champions that you need to level up. You're not going to use her 100% all the way throughout in-game. Royal Guard, you will. Royal Guard, you'll use forever. But Lua, not that she's bad. She's actually really good. I like her whole entire kit. It's just that I feel that later on, once you get a more robust roster, you might not necessarily use her anymore. So, but if that's all you got, like if you have a Lua in your roster and not a lot of other things, like I did when I came up, use her. She is very good. Really good. But that's all we've got for this weekend. Let me know down below, what do you think about this new champion? If you know his skills, again, put it down below. Get on our Discord too. You'll see the link down there. Look and read more in the description. You'll see a link to our Discord. Come over to our Discord and let us know what this guy's going to do. I'm very curious to see what this new legendary champion can do. And I hope it's something really fun for us all to play with after we've seen all these buffs and nerfs. But that's what we've got for this weekend. Let's not talk about that. Let's focus on all this exciting new stuff. We've got this new legendary champion that hopefully we can all get. We've got these other ones for the 10-time summit. And we've got Grush the Mangler coming in 2 days. I cannot wait for this guy. I hope you guys are as excited about Grush as I am. He's going to be really good. I need him. I need him for my 21 team to be full auto so I don't have to worry about anything. I can throw him in there. And I know along with Sile the Drakes, you just take those two and you can pretty much do any content in the game. Those two together are just amazing to get through anything. Then you just bring in some poisoners, whatever else you need, and you're done. Easy days. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Please have a wonderful day, and I will see you all on a video soon.